Random drug and alcohol testing is common in a lot of workplaces, and it's a key part of the DOT FAA testing program. This practice discourages employees from using drugs and misusing alcohol, so ultimately it can help save lives and prevent injuries. Any employee who performs a safety-sensitive function is subject to random testing, regardless of their job title. What makes random testing so effective is the element of surprise. Employees never know if or when they will be selected. The random testing process guarantees that every safety-sensitive employee has an equal chance of being tested each time a selection is made. Let's take a look at what goes on in the lives of some employees prior to being randomly selected.
Hi Mike, sorry to bother you, but you've been selected to participate in a random drug test today.
What? You've got to be kidding me. I just took one of those last month. Why am I always the chosen one, and why today?
Sorry Mike, these selections are based on a random computer-generated process. It's not uncommon for some employees to be selected several times, while other employees may never be chosen.
Well look, I've got 2 planes that need repairs right now, plus I got 2 pilots waiting on me. There's no way I can be out of here for 2 hours and still get these 2 planes out today.
I'll see what I can do. Regardless, I need your signature here, confirming you've been notified to report immediately for testing.
Whatever. Yeah, Larry. This is Mike over in maintenance. My supervisor just notified me that I have to go take an immediate random drug test. Well, I'm really jammed up over here right now. And since you're the DER, can you help me out? Can you get me a couple hours so I can finish one of these planes before I have to go to the collection site?
How do you think the DER would respond to Mike's request? If you were his DER, what would you do? Well, the right thing to do is to advise Mike to report to the collection site immediately. Otherwise, this could be deemed as a refusal to submit to testing, and the incident will be reported to the FAA. Once notified, an employee must report immediately for testing. For whatever reason, if the test does not occur in a timely manner, the opportunity for random testing is over. There are no second chances when it involves being selected for a random drug test. DERs need to verify that all selected employees are tested, unless there is a valid reason to excuse someone. Examples of valid reasons include extended absence, military leave, furlough, or long-term illness. If a selected employee is excused, the DER should be thorough in documenting the reason. Record keeping is critical to managing your random testing program. Records must be maintained for 2 years and include these items. It's a best practice to document the reason any employee is excused, as well as the dates and times of notification. You should maintain those records with the test results. The FAA requires all aviation employers to conduct random testing at a minimum annual rate, currently 25% for drugs and 10% for alcohol. As the DER, you're responsible for making sure your employer meets the current testing rates. The FAA highly discourages employers from having a DER who is also a safety-sensitive employee. Unfortunately, this becomes a bigger challenge if you're a single owner operator. In such cases, you may choose to hire a consortium third-party administrator, or CTPA, to help manage your random testing. Being a part of a combined random pool guarantees employees that they have an equal chance of being tested. Here are a few best practices to consider when implementing a random drug and alcohol testing program. Just prior to performing a random selection, verify that the random pool includes all current safety-sensitive employees. People that have left the company or have been terminated should be removed from the list. Handle the testing process consistently so that no employee has advance notice of random testing. Before notifying an employee to report for testing, make sure that both the employee and the collection site are available and ready to test. Make sure employees understand the consequences of not reporting for testing immediately when notified. Learn more by visiting dot.gov/ODAPC for the Department of Transportation's best practices for random testing.